Made this song just for the podcast, bringing hope through all the smiles and laughs. While you travel through dimensions, I'm talking high vibrations. As you listen to I Am You, yeah, you got that. Yeah, you got that. About to make a mess, so where the mop at? Where the mop at? Listening for more, see what's in store. Your mind steady waiting, do away with Satan. Learn about who you are when you start to fall. Reach through your chest and say, I need more. I need more. I need more. Learn to crawl and learn to move. But be quick, cause anger also sponsors me. So I'm giving you I Am You for free. All you gotta do is listen to me. Go and make your own podcast for free. Go and make an episode. Go and fill it with pearls and gold. Give it all your soul. Do things you was never told. I could feel them listening. They on their toes. They on their toes and they want more. All you gotta do, where you gotta go. Go to Anchor FM/start. There you go. Go and get yourself paid right away. It's your money, nobody can take it away. Anchor has sponsors they can use to help you make your move. If you like I Am You, you can also support it too. Thank you. With people, sharing what that step feels like. You know, oh, I just made my first step. But the thing is, yeah, you made the first step. But everybody around sees that it can be done now. Mm-hmm. You know, being that role model and showing that love to people. Never treating somebody different from who you are because you were in their footsteps once. Because everyone is you to live in a different reality.
Yeah, it's like that story that 19 Q's was talking about before. Like, he was saying there was a company where nobody had written $1 million worth of insurance, and nobody in the company had done it yet. And like fucking, but like they got to the office at 10 every day, and like, so they had a speaker come and talk to them about like, you know, how to, you know, be like, you know, better and get to that point of writing $1 million. And one man spoke to the speaker after he was done speaking. He said, so like, what are you talking about? How am I really gonna write $1 million? And he said, I want you to wake up at 9 a.m. every day and, you know, have a customer in your face. Like, so the man started to do that, but the key thing is that the presenter told him to say was like, just ask the person, do you want $1 million of insurance? Just ask the question, because nobody was doing that. They was following the script. So like the man started doing that, and then by the end of the year, he had written $5 million in insurance. Wow. Just, and then like after he broke that curse in the company, everybody started writing $1 million in insurance. Bringing it back to what you were saying, like you know.
Yeah, and this earth right now, this universe, where we are right now, this is basically our company. So we have to unify our company. Yeah. Because right now it's scattered. Everybody is scattered. Right now, nobody, and I'll just use that same analogy, nobody's writing this $1 million of insurance. Right now, nobody, matter of fact, I'm going to break it down even simpler. Yeah. No one right now, a lot of people that right now that we know aren't making $1 million a year. At least. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, if we know what it means to get to that point, taking that one step at a time, literally focusing laser vision on that thing, life will change. Mm-hmm. Life will change not only for us, but the company that we keep around us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why? And why shouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
It's just a choice.
It's a choice, exactly. It's a choice. But we have so many at the end of the day, because it's infinite.
Mm-hmm. Free will.
Free will. So we just have to choose one. What journey do we truly want to go after? And I feel like I'm gonna bring it down just a little bit further. Like in Latin, like sin means to miss the mark. Sin. It means to miss the mark. And the thing is, if we never saw a target, we're shooting at nothing. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's what's happening to a lot of people. They're shooting at nothing. Because they're saying there's other targets in the background trying to acquire
that have their consciousness.
That consciousness, exactly.
That have the hold on their attention.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So if we teach people how to have a hold on a better attention that's worth their time, that's actually not going to harm them, but actually help them build their own free will to do that one thing that will change their lives drastically.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
It's basically getting out of the world of duality and coming into that. Mm-hmm. Coming into that truth. Coming into that oneness. Exactly.
Oneness with everything. I mean, it's a beautiful way to live, to be honest. Mm-hmm. To see everybody as your brother, your sister, family, it's just, why fear, But, I also see, the option that, because it's been, that way of thinking for so long, it's hard for people to, disrupt that image in their mind. But you just have to start small.
I was reading in a book once. It said that sexual energy is the reason why people fear other individuals.
Damn.
And when I learned that, I literally it still hurts. It still hurts me to know that. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, sometimes, I'll give you an example also. Like, I went to a conference and it was so many people around me, so I started to feel like anxious. And I said to myself, everybody here is literally just me living a different reality. And I realized that I should love myself because I'm not afraid of myself. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, I had to get rid of that mentality of, what if these people might harm me? Or what if I might come off as offensive to that individual? All of that how I felt was not me feeling as if it was me. Like, I thought of myself, and I said it this way: if I were to communicate, if I were to see myself, how would I want to be approached? You know what I mean? And I just started approaching and making people feel special. Making people feel happy and making them laugh. Seeing people smile. And I realized it was just me smiling back at myself. Creating that good energy. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, I had to get rid of that anxiety of sexual energy towards another individual. Because the thing is that energy belongs inside of me. Because that's that true consciousness. That's where the Kundalini comes up. It comes and presents itself as sexual energy. So it's just getting back that energy for ourselves and not just giving it away to anyone. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Important. That's very important.
So, but if we have that, then we can truly love ourselves. Because that's what true love is. Loving ourselves enough to not just give it away to anybody, but love ourselves so much that we can share that love. And the issue right here is people associate love with sex.
Mm.
You know, they're complete opposites of each other. You know, don't get me wrong.
I mean,
but the thing is, those are...
in certain situations.
What I mean by that, though, is the two becoming one. Those opposites. I mean, as they live in a world almost like a dualistic sense.
I mean,
it's a different approach, but it's just freeing ourselves from just anybody is what I'm saying. Keeping it to a point where, oh, well, I want this for this reason. There's a purpose behind it. Because it's leading with your one-track mind. It's a part of that one-track mind. Because the thing is that one-track mind requires that sexual energy inside of you. Because that's the work. You know, on a low, and I'm going to break it down. Oh, man. On a low level, just going back to that arrow. You know, like the
glow?
The bullseye, the center.
The target.
Yeah, the target, yeah. There's an up and then there's a down. Imagine sexual energy traveling through that entire thing, because the circle is a feminine shape. It's completely sexual. I'm not gonna hold you. Women are beautiful. No. That's just my personal, because I believe that, you know, that thing, anyway, I'm going to go, that's a whole nother topic for now. But at a low level, you know, we can reproduce. At a high level, we can create. They're both forms of creation. But when we lead with the heart, you know, then we realize that true love. We see the purpose of that energy. Just love on people, because they'll love us back. And regardless if they love us back or not, you know.
And that's why you shouldn't, like, when you choose, or if you choose to, like, have a kid, that's why, you know. Because it should be coming from love. To, like, you know, give the love back to the kid, like, as they, you know, grew up. So,
yeah. But now that we know this information, we can't even hold a grudge against anyone who doesn't know. You know, because that's not love. You know, we will take this love and just love on that individual more that we know. Now that we know, just show them that we care, even if they ask for the craziest stuff. You know, and that happens all the time. People ask us for the craziest things, but we never know what that person is going through. We never know if that's going to help that person on their journey.
And then, you know, it doesn't even have to be, like, it's hard. It's like, you know, giving people stuff, like, just talking to people.
Exactly. But that's giving. That's a form of giving.
Yeah.
Because selfishness is not talking to that person. Literally knowing what you already know and then not sharing that with somebody next to you. You know what I mean? That's selfish. Not sharing knowledge. It's not about how much resources that you get. It's about not sharing what you already know. Because then it's wrong. That's missing the mark. There's a reason why you know that information. Why won't you pass it? And not just to your friends and family, but everybody. Because you're human just like I am. Everyone is human just like I am, unless they want to consider themselves aliens. But I don't know if anyone that I know is from outer space. So I'm not worried about them.